Got it. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening and welcome to the January 9th, 2023 Rental Housing Committee meeting. This meeting will be conducted in accordance with California Government Code 5495-3E as authorized by resolution of the Rental Housing Committee. Please contact mvrent@mountainview.gov to obtain a copy of the applicable resolution. All members of the Rental Housing Committee will participate in the meeting by video conference with no physical meeting location. Members of the public wishing to observe the meeting live may do so at mountainview.legistar.com, on YouTube at mountainview.gov/YouTube, and on Comcast Channel 26. As noted on the meeting agenda, members of the public may provide oral public comments during the public comment period for an item by signing up at mountainview.gov/meeting and entering webinar ID 937-7306-8363, or by phone by dialing 669-900-9128 and entering webinar ID 937-7306-8363. Any emails received by 5 p.m. today were forwarded to the Rental Housing Committee. Emails received after 5 p.m. will not be read during the meeting, but will be entered into the record for the meeting. The meeting is called to order at 7:02 p.m. Next, we will proceed with roll call.
All right, thank you, Chair. We will begin with Committee Member Grunwald, who is absent. Next, we will call on Committee Member Pardo Dizella, who is also absent. Now we have Committee Member Rosas.
Present.
Committee Member Almond.
Here.
Vice Chair Ramos.
Present.
And Chair Haynes-Livesay.
Present.
Thank you.
Okay, we will now move on to agenda item 3, the consent calendar. These items will be approved by one motion unless any member of the committee wishes to remove an item for discussion. The purpose of the consent calendar is for the committee to efficiently and quickly consider routine or administrative business items with one motion. Although committee members may remove items, it is generally not intended for the committee to have a lengthy, substantive discussion on the consent calendar items. Would any member of the committee like to pull an item? Okay, I'm not seeing any hands. Now, would any member of the public on the line like to provide comment on this item? If so, please click the raise hand button in Zoom or press *9 on your phone. Staff will display a countdown timer on the screen. Okay, not seeing any public comment. The motion to approve the consent calendar should include only the agenda items that were not pulled for discussion, which is the only agenda item on the consent calendar. So I will now bring it back to the committee for action. You can make the motion by reading the title of the agenda item or the resolution attached to the agenda item. Do I see a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt a resolution to continue virtual meetings pursuant to Brown Act provisions as amended by AB 361.
Excellent. Do I have a second? Vice Chair Ramos?
I'll second it.
Very good. Let's do a vote.
Okay, perfect. So we will start with Committee Member Rosas.
Aye.
Committee Member Almond.
Aye.
Vice Chair Ramos.
Aye.
Chair Haynes-Livesay.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Wonderful. Okay, we will now open the meeting for oral communications from the public. This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons wishing to address the committee on any matter not on the agenda. Speakers are allowed to speak on any topic for up to 3 minutes during this section. State law prohibits the committee from acting on non-agenda items. Would any member of the public on the line like to provide comment on non-agenda items? If so, please click the raise hand button in Zoom or press *9 on your phone. Staff will display a countdown timer on the screen. Okay, I'm not seeing any public comment. Now, are there any additional comments or announcements from committee members or city staff? Okay, I do have an announcement. I just wanted to let the committee and the public know that regretfully next meeting, the meeting at the end of January, will be my last meeting because I will have to step down, and in February I won't meet the residency test. So I wanted to let you all know it's been a pleasure to serve with you, and I will miss you all very, very, very much.
We'll miss you.
Thank you.
I'll definitely miss you too.
Thank you. Any
It's been
other
wonderful to have you as a chair.
Oh,
Nicole.
thank you, Anki. Y'all are very, very sweet.
I enjoyed serving with you when I was chair and you were vice chair. It was a lot of
We
fun.
had a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want you to leave.
It'll be bittersweet. We'll miss everybody. We'll miss Mountain View and we'll miss all our peeps as we move on to our next journey.
I will second Vice Chair Ramos.
Thank you. Well, thank you all. You're very sweet. Does anybody else have any announcements?
Do we have a new meeting date for end of January?
I will poll all the rental housing committee members separately to see if the date needs to be changed. It seems like the city council just planned an extra meeting for January 30, which is the same date as we have a rental housing committee meeting.
Okay.
So we may have a new meeting date, it sounds like. Any other questions, comments, or announcements from committee members or city staff? All right, seeing none, the meeting is adjourned at 7:08 p.m. The next rental housing committee meeting is scheduled to be held maybe on Monday, January 30th at 7 p.m. or maybe a different day, TBA on that. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.